Okay, so yesterday's lesson, you went through some basic types of triangles, how to classify them by angles like acute or right or obtuse, and by sides, equilateral, isosceles, scalene. Today we're going to look at another property of triangles. We're going to look at its side length. So this says Mr. Elgin is in his workshop attempting to build a triangular kite. He has 3 pieces of fabric. The measurements are in the table below. So you see he has a 14 centimeter length, a 13 centimeter, I'm sorry, an 18 centimeter length, and a 3 centimeter length. And we're trying to see if he has enough to make a triangle. Now, triangles, it might seem basic, but a couple other properties of triangles are they have to be closed figures, which means that there can't be any gaps. So if you had a triangle that looked like this, that would not be a triangle because it needs to be closed. You also can't have any overlap. So this would not be a triangle either. A triangle is a three-sided figure with three angles that's closed. So if Mr. Elgin were to try to make a triangle out of these pieces, you would have one really long piece, an 18. You'd have another pretty long piece, which would be a 14. And then he would have one that would be 3. So actually, with these 3 side lengths, he would not be able to construct a triangle. No matter how much he tried, it would not actually work. And that's because of the triangle inequality theory or theorem. And that says that the 2 smallest sides of a triangle must add up to be greater than the third side. Another way that you'll commonly see this is A plus B must be greater than C. And in this equation, if you were to think about it algebraically, A and B would represent the smallest sides and C would represent the largest side. So we're going to go through this chart right now and see. So the best strategy for this is to start off by identifying what the 2 smallest side lengths are. In this case, they happen to be the first 2 listed, but not always. And then you'll just see if it's true. Are the 2 smallest sides greater than third side? Well, 3 plus 4 is 7. 7 is greater than 5, so yes, that would form a triangle. In the second example, here are the 2 smallest sides. We can call them A and B. So 2 plus 1 needs to be greater than 7. Is that true? No. 3 is not greater than 7. So if you were to try to construct that, it would look something like this. There'd be one long side that's like 7 inches, and then 2 shorter ones that wouldn't be able to connect. So that would not form a triangle. And this is something you can try at home. If you have straws or pieces of paper and a ruler, you can cut them up and play around and see that in order to make a triangle, this actually has to be true. So example 3, here's our 2 smallest sides. So 3 plus 4 must be greater than 6. Well, 3 plus 4 is 7. 7 is greater than 6, so that would form a triangle. The next one, we have 4 and 5. 4 plus 5, in order for it to be a triangle, it needs to be greater than 6. 9 is greater than 6, so that absolutely works. And the last one, it would have to be 1 plus 3 would need to be greater than 7, and it's not. So this would not form a triangle, and this would not form a triangle. It would be impossible for those side lengths to make a triangle. Okay, go ahead and try these couple and unpause it when you're ready, and we'll go through them. So the first one, the 2 small sides would be 8 plus 16. 8 plus 16 is 24. 24 is greater than 21, so yes, that would be a triangle. In this example, the 2 smallest sides, 9 plus 3 is 12. Is 12 greater than 18? Absolutely not. That is not true, so that would not make a triangle. This example, 20 and 22, well, that's 42. 42 is indeed greater than 40, so that forms a triangle. Again, we're not talking about the order of the numbers. We're talking about finding the 2 smallest sides and adding them together. In this one, sometimes people get confused with this. Well, this is an equilateral triangle. You can use any of the 2 sides. If I use these two, 12 plus 12 is 24. 24 is greater than 12. That forms a triangle. And the last one, when you add up the 2 small sides, you get 13 and a half, which is greater than 7 and a half.